We've announced the signing of Yasir Arafat. I'd have thought you're delighted to get an overseas player like him who knows what it's all about. It's a great signing for the club.
Yeah, I'm thrilled, actually. He's a wonderful player. He knows county cricket inside out. He's had a good few years here. He's played at two counties, performed for both counties in all forms of the game as well. We know he's an outstanding one-day cricketer, one-day bowler, but he's also an important cog in our wheel moving forward for four-day cricket this season. Yes, of course, I said from the outset that ideally we would find that elusive spin option that can turn the ball away from the right-handed batsman, a leg spinner, left-arm spinner, or a doosra bowler to complement the spinners that we already have in the side, to balance the side out. It's not been possible to find that person who would be able to come in for a sustained period and deliver the team's needs within budget. So with Chris Tremlett's emergence as a fine international bowler and a great refind, if you like, for Andy Flower, we're also shifting focus towards an overseas player to provide new ball options in four-day cricket, as well as his potency with the ball. Has a terrific strike rate in that form of the game. So all in all, it's a very sensible approach by the club, sensible option that I've opted for, and I'm delighted that he's agreed terms on his way here.
The word you use there is sustained. Sustained period. You've got him for the whole season. Now, there aren't a lot of overseas that you can do that with now. And I'm trying to think of another one who has the experience that he has, which I think is 8 domestic seasons. So you're getting a guy for the whole season and a guy who knows all 3 competitions, has been there, seen it, done it, got the T-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, no excuses. We have not utilised this position particularly well in recent seasons here at Surrey. Perhaps we've chased the blockbuster signings, the big names, and it just hasn't worked out for the benefit of both the club or the team. So in Yasir, we've got somebody who perhaps sits below that tier of player. No stranger, as you said, to county cricket. He knows what is required physically as well as tactically and technically to get through a season the same, playing all forms of the game. So adding to that equation, a very rounded individual, a low maintenance person. I know from my time with captaining him at Sussex, and also the equation, it should be noted that Rory knows him very well as well. So we've got, everything seems to fit here, and so we're delighted we've agreed terms for him to come here for the season. I know our approach has very much been one of getting a player in for a sustained period through the whole season. The reason he's not going back to Sussex, and I have been in touch with Mark Robinson and Jim May down there at Sussex, and they're looking at a different approach, which and bringing players in for more short-term periods, so they tell me. So, which is why we've been able to secure Yasir to come to Surrey.
I've seen enough of him to know he can turn a game on its head, though, can't he? He's that sort of cricketer. He can bowl, especially late on. I've seen him reverse it round corners. He's got all the skills in the one-day game, hitting the block hole, and with the bat as well. He's an explosive player with the bat as well. So he is the sort of player that can turn a game on its head. Yeah,
absolutely. I think the very least we're going to get from Yasir is a very solid performance across the board throughout the whole season. Changing county, new approach for him, new environment for him. I've got a feeling we're going to see some fabulous performances from him. He'll want to make a good impression early, with the ball especially, but he can play with the bat. You rightly point out that he can counter-attack as well as anybody in that position down the lower end of the order. But he's got 200s to his name as well, which suggests that he's a bit more than that and that he can actually play. And so from my time having played alongside him, he's an incredible player who has potential to be even better than where he is right now. So, you know, the message from myself is to come here to Surrey and make an impact, yes, but still see yourself, as is the team, improving and getting better as the years roll by. And you know, the fit is good for us at this very moment in time. It's an excellent fit, and we wish him well. And so I can't wait now. I'm looking forward to the season.